You've probably noticed the use of such words as private and public in some of the example programs. These keywords control what is known as access. There is one more of these keywords, protected, and they all have to do with specifying the access that you allow to parts of your class. Some things are accessible only from within the class in which it is declared. Other things are accessible only from within the class and all of its subclasses. Other things are available among all the classes in a package. A package is made up of all the classes that are in the same directory. Packages are also handy when it comes to locating classes using the import statement. If you don't use one of the keywords to specify access, the default is for the item to be accessible to all the other members of the package. That is, it is said to have package level access. Let's look at each access level. Anything declared using the private keyword is limited to the class in which it is declared. If you declare a method or a data item as private, it can only be accessed from methods defined inside that same class. Anything declared as private is not inherited by subclasses extending the class in which it is declared. The private method or data item is strictly private to that one class and can only be accessed externally through non-private methods of the class. Anything declared without an access being specified has package access and can be accessed from outside the class by any other class within the same package. That is, it can be accessed by any class inside the same directory. Now, this includes classes that extend the class as long as the extending class is in the same directory. Using the protected keyword limits access to the class in which it is defined and to its subclasses. It's sort of like specifying something as private but allowing access by all the subclasses no matter what directory they're in. This keyword awards permission of the class member to every class that has access to an object of the class. The data item or method that is declared as public access can be addressed directly by name from anywhere. Classes can be allowed to default to package access or declared as public. You can have as many package access classes as you wish in a single source file, and the class can be used by any other class within that same directory. There can only be one class defined as public in a file. You're not required to specify a public class. All the classes in a file can have package access, but the name of a public class must be the same as the name of the source file. This class naming convention may seem a bit restrictive at first, but after you work with the packages and import statements for a bit, you begin to see the sense of it. It is the import statement that you use to locate classes defined in another package. The import statement is required when you want to access a public class file from another package. The name on the import statement is the full package name, which includes the path name of the directory after which the package is named. For example, the rectangle class is a member of the AWT package, which is a subpackage of the package named Java. The Java package and its subpackages contain most of the classes that are provided as part of the standard Java installation. To provide access to all public classes in a package, you can specify the import statement this way. The asterisk isn't like a wildcard character in the sense that it looks through a list of names. It doesn't do that. It works like this. If you use a name in your program and you haven't defined that name anywhere, Java will try to figure out what the name means by looking for a class file by that name in the current directory. Next, it will look through the import statements to see if it can find an exact match for the name there. If it can't, it will take the import statements with an asterisk on the end and put the name in place of the asterisk to try to construct the full path name of the class. If that fails, it gives up and tells you that the name is unresolved, which is compiler talk, for it couldn't find it. So that's all the asterisk does. It doesn't look up anything. It's just used by the compiler to construct names, and then the compiler looks it up. The difference may seem unimportant right now, but I promise you that you will come across a situation where it makes a difference.